So right here at the entrance of the platform, this big 10-inch pile right here, it's only held by one bolt, which is this one. There's nothing else to support that. Don't need it, but at the end of the day, it would have been nice to have a set of, you know, stringers running from this side over to that side, just as a reinforcement. But again, it's all the way it's designed. Okay, so here he's transitioning from an 8-inch joist to a 12-inch joist, and that's why you have two bolts down at the bottom and one on the outside. Same here, same thing over here. I don't understand why they did this. All right. So going straight ahead, you can see that the alignment on the cuts are just terrible. They're no longer flush against the dock. I think they did that because they were trying to cover up the lack of alignment here of the stringer. But as you can see, the cuts are pretty bad. Again, that's that pile with the just one bolt holding the. Oh, and this is a 4x10, 4x12. Damaged this cut. Brian indicated that this over here was rubbing, so he had to get himself over here and cut some of this stuff to prevent the cables from rubbing against the piece of board that was here, because this essentially moves once the wheel turns on a given direction. Okay, so here we have another missing bolt, nuts and bolts here, missing nuts and bolts there. Getting close to the end, last but one, at the end of this straight line coming out of the seawall. Now we're going to come back in this direction. Twelve incher. Bent. They even wrote down that's bent. The border coming into the platform, making a 90-degree angle. Gonna step back into the dock and walk that way. So here the lines are pretty straight. Here it's also pretty straight. Nicely flush with the boards, the fascia boards. Here we start again that lack of alignment of the composite deck. Here we transition again from an 8-incher to a 12-incher with 3 bolts. 2 on top, 1 on the bottom on this side, 1 on top and 2 on the bottom on this side. Totally lack of alignment here of the deck boards. Here we're missing deck board at the end of the platform. I'll come down on the boat lift. Okay. Let's look at this roof here. It's boards is poorly aligned. Looks like they miscut the file right there, and then when they realized it, they had to adjust it. Also, the files don't align together, so you have the 3 pieces of 2x8 to make up for the difference. 2 pieces of 2x8 to make up for the difference, and over here none. Same thing on this side. It's inconsistent, it's misaligned. The notch, it's got a nice decent notch here, but no notch anywhere else. On these big 12-inchers. Center piles, there's a notch here, 2 boards inside to make up for the alignment. Now let's go back over to the other side and take a look at the roof on that angle. You got clips to hold on to this roof. In a hurricane zone, I would recommend putting it straps all throughout on the joists. I think this angle over here is much better to see the misalignment on these piles and how the okay, so looking at it from over here, you can see how this kind of bends it over to the right there. Take a look at the same thing over here from this angle. You have double and single on that side. Single, single. Yeah, you see the notches over here, notches over there, and no notch out in the back. Over here, there's not notch. 3 pieces in here to make up for the difference on the alignment of the piles. And as we move on, I'm looking at the notches and how these boards were attached to the top of the piles, and you can see how inconsistent they are. That board over there, client indicated to me that there's no purpose of this being in there, and he's right. Actually, no.